Okay, so Xiao Yuan ended up studying abroad. I don't know for how long because towards the end he came back. But I don't know if he's back for good or he's just here on vacation. But before he left, he made sure that he made Wei Qian's favorite foods and even wrote some reminders for him on sticky notes. So he really wanted to make sure that Wei Qian is taken care of even when he's not around. While he's in New York, he's been trying to get a hold of his brother, sending him messages. For the most part, all of his efforts to contact Wei Qian had gone unanswered, except for one of Wei Qian's birthdays. He finally answered. Actually, it was Wei Qian that initially initiated the call and then regretted it immediately and hung up, but then it was too late because, as we know, Xiao Yuan is right by his phone at all times, is hoping and waiting for a response from Wei Qian. So finally, he gets a missed call from Wei Qian. Obviously, he took that opportunity to call him back and they were able to talk. But Wei Qian was very cold and very short with his responses, and even though he asked how Xiao Yuan's been doing, aside from that, he really didn't seem interested in asking him any further questions. I mean, granted, Xiao Yuan had been giving him updates of what's been happening with him via text. So for the most part, even though Wei Qian didn't speak to Xiao Yuan for quite some time, at least he's updated because Xiao Yuan has been texting him nonstop, just giving him life updates and what's been happening with him with school. So that was kind of good because he knew that even though Wei Qian is not speaking with him, he knew that, you know, he's gonna want to know what's been happening with him. So I mean, after all, he's paying for his studies, so you know, he needs to know. And during the conversation, even though Wei Qian was very short with his answers, you could tell how appreciative and how happy Xiao Yuan was just to hear Wei Qian's voice. And you know, how's everything? How's Xiao Bao? You know, how's work? He was just so happy to hear his voice. He's been waiting for that phone call. He's been waiting for that moment to hear from Wei Qian. So I'm sure even though the phone call was very short, that probably made his week, or even maybe his month, you know? But it looks like, even though he doesn't want to admit it, Wei Qian genuinely misses Xiao Yuan. While Xiao Yuan was away, he kept his room nice and tidy and clean, and he would organize stuff, replace light bulbs, stay in the room, just kind of reminisce of the old days. So even though he doesn't want to admit it, you could tell that he also misses Xiao Yuan because he really kept that room clean and dust-free. He almost feels like he's expecting him to come home at any time. So he wanted to make sure that the room is clean. And ever since Xiao Yuan left, Wei Qian's been acting a little differently. He's more isolative and drinking excessively, and seems like he's going through something. So one night, San Pang finally asked him, "Hey, do you also have feelings for him?" And he didn't say yes or no, he just kind of avoided the question. So to me, that's a yes, right? I'd have to give it to San Pang again. San Pang has been there for so long, even, you know, during their ups and downs, and having San Pang there adds that extra support. So again, San Pang has been such a blessing to this family. Although I'm not really sure what's going on between him and Xiao Bao, and they didn't really touch on that in this episode, but in previous episodes, especially when Xiao Bao was younger, it just seemed like she had some type of a crush on San Pang. But on the upcoming episode, it seems like they're gonna pick up on that, and I don't know where that's gonna take me because I'm not ready. And Xiao Bao, obviously she's all grown up now, living her dreams, becoming a model, being on covers of magazines. How cool is that? Because we saw her when she first expressed that she wanted to be a print model when she was just a little girl. And, you know, she stayed focused and she stayed committed to her goal, and here she is, you know, living her dreams. Now she's dodging paparazzis, denying rumors, she's doing her thing, she's living her dreams. And obviously now Xiao Yuan is back after getting a green light from his brother that he was welcome to come home if he missed home, and you know, that's all he really needed. He's been ready to go. I'm sure his bags were packed from day one he got to New York. He was ready to come back. He would just wanted his brother to give him that green light, and when he finally did, he packed his stuff and came back. So again, I don't know if he's back for good or he's just back from like a summer vacation. I'm not really sure, but it seems like, at least based on the preview, that Xiao Yuan is trying a different approach, seeing where Wei Qian stands on his feelings and whatnot. So it seems like he's trying to make him feel jealous a little bit. You see what kind of responses he gets from Wei Qian and see if he even likes him back. So we'll see how that goes. And again, based on the preview for the next episode, San Pang and Xiao Bao, I'm not ready. What's happening with those neck injuries? But anyway, that is it for us today. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your time. Before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss my next video. Until then, I will see you